What's happening? What's happening? Hey, hey, it's your boy Lil Jon. The Pick Your Me Click. What's up, Phony? What's happening? What's up, Sean Paul? What's happening? Hey, now, ladies and gentlemen, it's about that time. Turn this thing on out. Now, let me see everybody do this. Hey, let's go. Snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, then rock with it. Do it, do it, do it, do it. Go drop with it. Do a step with it. Put your hips with it. All my ladies, let me see you put a twist with it. You can't do it like me. I'm by myself. I do it so good, I don't need nobody else. What's happening? What's up? Got that fired up. What's happening? What's up? Got that in my cup. I can't think. Hell no getting home. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. You can do it all by yourself. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, snap your fingers, do your step. Let me see you do it. Let me see you do it. Hey, strike from the back, posted in the act. Got to hit the club.
It's the NFL on EA Sports, and we're on the road to the Super Bowl. Straight ahead, it's an AFC intra-conference contest between the New York Jets and the Indianapolis Colts.
Real cool. Maybe you on that rap and pay the bills. And I don't fit it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions been louder than my words. How you sold, but still sold like I heard. Born good, we can do it on the turf.
One step from playing in the AFC title game. This divisional round contest is on. On the return, here's Anthony Gould. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10.
Here we go. Check, hit, 18 cock, go.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. It's an Indianapolis touchdown! The Colts take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Getting ready for this first and 10.
Yeah!
Prescott opening with a pass. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Unable to find Adonai Mitchell with that one. So second down coming up. Yeah, Brock, throw was on target. That helped your guy out early in the game, right?
Yeah, it's not on the quarterback. I think we can all see that was a catchable ball. But I've got a feeling he'll volunteer to take some of the blame anyway. That's just the way he's wired.
Again on 2nd and 10, Prescott. Cox, that's Arian Smith. He's going to be pushed down up near that 40-yard line. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets first down. I'm not going to call this a must-score drive here in this first quarter, Brock, but when your opponents start the game with 6, it feels like you need some sort of answer.
You need a response, right? You need a response. You don't need all these home runs or big highlights. You just need to keep matriculating that ball down the field. Listen, this guy's reputation certainly precedes him in any game he's on the field, but it doesn't always keep QBs away from challenging him, especially early. But you know what will deter quarterbacks? Results, and those are the results he's looking for.
Prescott to throw once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. Prescott now on 3rd down. This finds its target. That's Taylor. Pick up 14 yards on that one. It's good for a New York first down. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. You see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
And we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And the coverage holds up. Nicely done. They were tested. They knocked it away in the end zone. That's going to bring up 3rd down. Now, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can you make offensively?
He's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. That play good for 17 on a first down.
That's another Jets first down. It's a gain of 17 yards. First down, Jets.
And the shotgun again to Swift. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
A 3-yard pickup.
Swift on 2nd down. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they need the same now here on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Prescott now to throw on 3rd down. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. They'll say he got 5 there, but Brock, all they care about is the first down that comes with it.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
From the red zone now. Finds his running back, DeAndre Swift. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Each round of the playoffs, Brock, getting some early points becomes more and more important. And they're on the board here in the divisional round.
Pretty tricky round for a lot of teams to get through, which makes some early momentum, to your point, all the more valuable. They're doing all they can to avoid getting tripped up before that conference title affair.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Gould on the return. With some trickery here on the return. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
Colts take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set 1st and 10. Here's plenty of design run. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4.
That is simply a stay-on-schedule kind of run. Nothing more, nothing less, just right on schedule.
70 Rangers. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Short pass brought in. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
19 tight.
Richardson on 1st and 10. Right side, this is reeled in by Warren. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him on the route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And that's already just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every whole home run is a bigger play. It just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender maybe a half step late. And this could have been much, much more exciting.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Taylor trying to run for this first. And he'll get him a handful on that run as we've reached the end of the first. So that's the end of one in this AFC Divisional Round contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. Taylor is in for the Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts take a 2nd quarter lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Kene Wangu. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
To the line, 1st and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
1st down, here's Dak. Finds him over the middle. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Throwing on 1st is Prescott. To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
2nd down, here's Prescott again. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's going to have this one down at the 37. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for short yardage. Sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
New set of downs from 37.
Yeah, here we go. Like that.
1st down, here's Swift. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself in those type of plays, but there is no 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Here we go.
From the gun is Prescott. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And he's got it, it's in close. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. It's an Adnan Mitchell touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie things up at 14. Tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Gould on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
Let's take over first and 10.
Never can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't feel it no more. So the dream don't feel it no more. You would jump in a minute, but can't steer it no more. Riding away, but now you're chilling on shore. What's it used to being rich when you're inside? This, but you don't want to see it.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes first and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That is just a great drive start. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Second down carry for Taylor. Extra cut to the right sideline. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Gain of 30 yards on that play. And it'll be first down Colts.
Okay, that's the type of run that shines the light well on him as a runner, of course, but you got to give a lot of credit to everybody else. Those skill guys, when you have an outside run, they got to do their job. Not just the big boys up front, not just the running backs. That takes everyone in the perimeter blocking to get a big run like that.
He will not score, but that does set him up front with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here we go. Jack.
Taylor runs it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. It's a Jonathan Taylor touchdown. His third of the game on the ground. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts break that tie and now lead by 7. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down, and the Colts got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
This offense has been in a rhythm, settled in and found it in the first half, but hopefully that sack for this defense can disrupt that rhythm just a little bit. Kind of reminds me, Kate, in baseball when you're facing an elite pitcher, just get somebody on base. Just make that pitcher think a little bit. Hopefully that sack for this defense does the same to the QB.
And he's going to be pushed out up near that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's good for a Jets first down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Hits the 20. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
And that one's going to skip across the goal line and into the end zone, so the football will come back out to the 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Back to the air. Prescott after that pick. Fits it through the middle. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. Do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. 3 set of downs for him from the 31. First and 10, Prescott. Caught at the 10-yard line. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final 1. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. They're lining up on the doorstep. 2nd and goal from inside the 1. Line up the design keeper. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets make it a 1-score game before halftime. It's a Dak Prescott touchdown. His 3rd total score this game. Point after by Folk is up and good. And the Jets cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Jets 21.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Here's Gould on the return. Trying to reverse it on the kick return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go.
Design quarterback run here. He's going to be brought down here at the 42. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Complete, Brock, as we resume play here. Let's find our AFC Championship on the line. Wangu now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Wangu on the return. The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. Working from the pistol, Prescott. Completed left side to Smith. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it's good for a New York first down.
On the great throw to a nice route catch to move in the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Running with Swift out of the gun. Good hit on the grounds here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Prescott out of the gun, third down. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion, fourth down coming up. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. They'll start on the ground. Taylor. This drive's going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
First down run gets him 6. So now it is second and 4. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. All the way. Touchdown, Indy. The Colts push their lead further to start the half. That one right down the middle. And the Colts double their lead to 14. Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff. Wangu now to return. Fights his way through a tackle. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Top field position to start this one out. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Dak now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Throwing again is Dak. Taken in by Mitchell, right side. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Prescott now to throw on third down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colts will take over with the football just outside the 30.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
Catch is made down the right sideline. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Richardson fires quickly out wide. And they get this down to the 7-yard line.
Well, that one was drawn up and delivered beautifully, efficiently. If it's not circled on the call sheet already, I believe it is now.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Escape, and he's going to score a touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts parlay the interception into points. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts stretch their lead to 21.
42, Jets 21.
Sanchez has it all set for the kickoff.
Sanchez to kick off for Indianapolis.
Wangu now to return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That one intended for Adonai Mitchell. So that brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Back to the air. Prescott. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
1st down, New York.
1st down, here's Dak. Check down into the hands of Swift. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They strike for 23 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. 1st down, New York.
Throwing again, Prescott. They're going downfield, it's caught. And he takes it in, touchdown New York. The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter.
Touchdown, Jets.
Folk on now to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Jets get it back to a 14-point game.
42, Jets 28.
It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. Here's Gould on the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Cowboy 80.
Here's Taylor from the pistol. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Only 1 quarter left before we send one of these teams to the AFC title game. It's Colts football, and they know they're only 1 quarter away from advancing here. This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. No throw, 3rd and long. That one nabbed by Warren. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down.
Not that he needed too, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Shotgun, handoff to Taylor. Following the run, we see he's still out there dealing with some sort of injury. They'll head out to check on him. They've got first down here from the 36.
60 Bobcat. Ready.
Throwing now, Richardson. Hits his running back. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. They get 23 on that one. And that is good for an Indianapolis first down.
Another Colts first down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
On the ground, DJ Giddens gets it. He finds him 6 yards on that first down run.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
He's going to be driven backwards. Looks like he's at the 8. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Okay, ready.
Number 9 of the drive. It's going to be 3rd and 5 to go.
Stephanie.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Nice time. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down. The Colts are going to turn to their kicker, Spencer Schrader, for the field goal try. This only a chip shot from the right hash.
I think you can call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Wangu now to return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. Dak off the play fake. This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's taken down just a couple of yards shy of the 40. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right in the double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Here we go.
Again on 2nd and 10. Prescott. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
And it's 3rd down.
3rd and long. Prescott. This one's caught. Smith has it. He's at the 30. He's at the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get it back to within 2 possessions. Fulcon now to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Jets cut the lead down to 10.
45. Jets 35.
That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Here's Gould on the return. They pull out the reverse. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Let's go. Go.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. They're going to pass it here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
19.
3rd and long for him here. Quick slant taken in by Pittman. And he's going to get this one at the 36-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts.
First down.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. There's a screen for Giddens. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Dude, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
So the Colts get the win at home inside of Lucas Oil. And they took care of business just as you'd expect a 1 seed to do. And they're going to get to stay at home another week and welcome